What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim Sports Talk. And today we got another recap video of a Washington Commanders game. And Washington takes down the Green Bay Packers. The Packers lose 3 straight games to now fall to 3-4. Washington have won their last 2 against the AFC North. They're 2-1 against the North. They did lose to the Lions earlier, but here it is, man. 23-21 Washington Commanders, and it was all about Taylor Heinicke today. All about Taylor Heinicke. The roller coaster of what Taylor Heinicke was today, right? There was so many fun moments, but there was a lot of moments that made you cringe. Like, oh my goodness, especially to start the football game. He was all over the place. Late throws, inaccurate throws, overthrows, just interception. But he threw 4 or 5 balls in the first quarter and a half that easily could have been interception and blown this game right out of the water. Fortunately for us, Jair dropped one, Douglas dropped one. It was bad. He also got a sack fumbled that we fortunately got a defensive holding on the other side, and it looked like to be a good call because Heinicke potentially was throwing that direction, but Antonio Gibson got held, so he didn't pull the trigger, ends up trying to run for the first down, gets tackled from behind, fumble, picks up another fumble, 6. Could have been 2 defensive touchdowns for the Green Bay Packers. Instead, they call it back, and then Taylor Heinicke turned on a different gear. He turned on his gamer gear, right? Like, he was a gamer of every definition of the word. It was awesome to watch him play. Just off-schedule throws, buying time in the pocket, keeping his eyes upfield, throwing sidearms, running for first downs, running all over the place. He actually only had 2. He only had 2 actual runs for first downs, but he did a lot more with his legs than what his rushing yards showed, right? He only got sacked 1 time today, which is a lot less than what we've seen Carson Wentz get sacked from the first. Carson Wentz was one of the most sacked quarterbacks in the league. Now we see a guy that only got sacked 1 time. He was buying time in the pocket. It was awesome. He finally understood the assignment of let's throw it to Terry McLaurin. And he even did it early, right? One of the ones that he threw behind was Terry McLaurin, and then the other one was in double coverage to Terry McLaurin. That both of them could have been picked because of bad throws. But he threw an absolute dot down the sidelines with Terry McLaurin just beat down the sideline of Jair Alexander, a top 2 corner in this league. Some think is the #1 corner in the NFL, and Terry McLaurin gave him that crazy work. What is that? LaShawn McCoy gave him that work. Gave him that crazy work. Yeah, he was giving Jair all he could handle today. He ended up with 5 catches, 73 yards, and a touchdown, but they were big plays. Only 5 catches, 73, but big ones. Like the final play of the game, or the final important play of the game, where he caught it on a 3rd down and 10, I believe it was. Taylor just threw it up to him. He ends up winning one-on-one, getting it. Another 3rd down earlier, I believe in that same drive, he does a whip route to the fakes to the end, comes back to the outside, and catches it, completely loses Jair. Then when Jair does try to tackle him and tackle him out of bounds after the first down, he forces his way to stay in to keep the clock running and force the Packers to use one of their timeouts. Just beautifully done by Terry McLaurin. He was hyped today, getting in people's ears. He was talking. The quiet Terry McLaurin that we all knew, right, was, oh, wow, Terry McLaurin actually spoke at halftime. He's so quiet. He's so calm. Today, he was talking his ish out there, and that is through the air. A couple of other things, like, Curtis Samuel had a decent day of 5 catches, 53 yards. Armani Rogers had a couple of big catches. Overall, just awesome. And then Antonio Gibson caught the first touchdown of the day in the back of the end zone. Beautiful 2-tap touchdown, getting it in there. Boom, touchdown, 2 touchdowns for Taylor Heinicke. Running the football. We see why we drafted a guy like Brian Robinson, but Antonio Gibson also spelling Brian Robinson allows him to, I think, even be better. You had 20 carries for 73 yards, 10 carries for 59 yards for Brian Robinson and Antonio Gibson's, respectively. On the day as a team, we ran the ball 38 times for 166 yards. We had more run plays than we did pass plays. that is the RSO for you right there, the Roger Smith offense, if you've ever seen it. And the offensive line played well today. We'll see how well Norwell played. I've been giving Norwell a lot of crap. Well-deserved, I may add. But we'll see how he played today. But yeah, Washington gets their second win of the day. The Packers, I feel bad for Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is going to get a lot of crap, right? But he had so many dropped passes from his receivers. I don't know how many, but I know Lazard dropped an early third down. I think they went 0 for on third down, or maybe had one third down conversion. No, they went 0 for 6 on third down today. 0 for 6. And I want to say at least 3 of those were just straight up drop passes by his receivers. Maybe 4. The fourth down was also a dropped pass by Dobbs. It was a good throw. He had a first down, and he just dropped it. So I feel for Aaron Rodgers. He's going to get a lot of crap, and he's continuing to get crap this year. They're only 3-4. His players are not helping him whatsoever. Did he play perfectly? No. But did he play well enough to win? I think so. And it's unfortunate for him. Allen Lazard had a drop. Sammy Watkins, I believe, had a drop. Dobbs had a drop. Dobbs had 0 for 4 on the day. So, yeah, several drops throughout. Let's take a look here at the team stats. Washington had 22 first downs. Green Bay only had 16. As we said, 0 for 6 on third down for Green Bay. 7 for 16 for Washington. Not tremendous, but obviously a whole lot better than Green Bay. Total yardage just crushed them. 364 to 232. And yeah, this was the stat. Well, actually, first we do have 9 penalties for 69 yards, giggity, for the Packers. 7 penalties, 54 yards against Washington. But look at this: 23 time of possession, 23 minutes for the Packers, 37 for Washington. Just crushed them in the time of possession. There were several drives where we just had the ball what seemed like forever. Like, we can go back and look, 6-minute and 8-second drive in the first half. We had another 3-minute drive that was ended in a missed field goal. 3 minutes and 11 seconds coming out of the half. 8 minutes and 48 seconds coming out on the second drive of the half. 4 minutes and 42 seconds. 3 minutes. Like, having the ball for over 3 minutes several times a game is already huge. Then tack on some 6 and 8 minutes. That's massive on the day. But yeah, just thinking about this game, like recapping it, right? They went up 14-3 early in the game, right? They scored 7-0. We scored a field goal. Then we had the pick 6. So they went up 14-3. Washington then went on to have 20 unanswered points. Should have been 23. Joey Sly missed a field goal. It was a 47-yard attempt from the right hash, and he hit the right goalpost, the right upright. So missed that one. So it could have been a 23-0 blow score change there in the game, but instead it was only 20. We ended up going up by 9. Smart move by Ron Rivera to go ahead and take the field goal at the 3-yard line, 4-yard line, whatever it was. Some of the people in our chat were saying, hey, go for it, go for it, go for it. No. You want to go up by 2 scores, and it proved to be the difference in the game. Because, yeah, if they didn't score that, all of a sudden the Packers score, and now you are in desperation mode to get points, which you may be able to win, but it's a whole different ball game at that point, right? Defense is going to be playing differently. The whole feel is going to be different in this football game. But yeah, and then we allowed Aaron Rodgers to get into the red zone and score a touchdown to Aaron Jones. Sorry if you heard my dog. But yeah, so they allowed that, and it was what a catch by Aaron Jones, right? I mean, Aaron Jones in the back of the end zone, or the left side of the end zone, just somehow coming down with that football to get within 2 points. I can't remember the other touchdown. Who scored it? Aaron Jones also scored that one. Oh, yeah, it was a inside running back screen that he sidearmed it in there from Aaron Rodgers. So nice play design in the red zone. They ended up scoring on that one. But yeah, it was a day, man. It was a day. And we did not get any sacks on Aaron Rodgers, but that's because Rodgers was getting the ball out so flipping fast, right? It was just immediately, it seemed like. Yeah, there's a lot more I'm sure that could be said. I'm just drawing a blank on. But yeah, it was a fun stream. Thank you guys, everybody who was in the stream. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. And then I'm going to be doing another play-by-play tonight for the Chicago versus New England. But more importantly, if you are interested in the film review of how did this team do, what's to blame on certain situations, how does the design work, blah, 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 all that good stuff, come over on the channel on Tuesday night. I'm probably going to start, I've been starting around like 9 o'clock. I'm probably going to start closer to 8 o'clock from now on to do some film reviews, and we're going to just go through the whole game. It could take 3-4 hours, but if you want to stop in, chat it up, comment and everything, do it. And yeah, so subscribe. Thank you for being here. Thanks for watching to the end. Good game to you Packers fans if you're a Packer fan. And unfortunately for you, we come out on top. But, yeah. Fun day, man. I'm glad we won. Really happy we won. You know, there's other things I could talk about on that front, but it's just always fun to get a win as a Washington fan. So hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Also, in the description below, there's a Discord link. Hop in our Discord and come talk some football. And last but not least, you can donate to the channel or become a channel member for 99 cents a month. But yeah, you could donate whatever you feel. There's donation links to the PayPals and Venmos and all that. It's a Cash App. So if you'd like to donate to the channel, if you appreciate the content, I appreciate you. And otherwise, just hit the like button and subscribe. So awesome. See you tonight. And until next time.